The 19-year-old white man who killed 10 people in a racist mass shooting at a grocery store in a predominantly black area of Buffalo has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Mr. Gendron, please stand. There is no place for you or your ignorant, hateful, and evil ideologies in a civilized society. There can be no mercy for you, no understanding, no second chances. The damage you have caused is too great, and the people you have hurt are too valuable to this community. You will never see the light of day as a free man ever again. It is the judgment of this court for your conviction under the first count of the indictment, a domestic act of terrorism motivated by hate in the first degree, an A1 felony, that you be sentenced to life imprisonment without parole.
Peyton Gendron had pleaded guilty to a total of 15 state charges, including first-degree murder and terrorism motivated by hate. Gendron, whose hatred was driven by racist conspiracy theories he encountered online, cried during some of the testimony and apologized to the victims and their families in a brief statement.
I'm very sorry for all the pain I forced the victims and their families to suffer through. I'm very sorry for stealing the lives of your loved ones. I cannot express how much I regret all the decisions I made leading up to my actions on May 14th. I did a terrible thing that day. I shot and killed people because they were black. Looking back now, I can't believe I actually did it. I believed what I read online and acted out of hate. I know I can't take it back, but I wish I could. And I don't want anyone to be inspired by me and what I did.
The hearing was halted briefly after a man lunged at Gendron, who was sitting at a table in the courtroom with his attorneys. The disruption came during an angry testimony from Barbara Massey, who was shouting and pointing at Gendron. A number of victims' family members also spoke emotionally about how the mass shooting had changed their lives.
A beautiful girl.
You thought you broke us, but you awoke us. We all know the pure hatred and motivations behind your heinous crime, and we are here to tell you that you failed. We will continue to elevate and be everything that you are not, everything that you hate, and everything that you intended to destroy. Despite our battle scars, we will not, you will not, win the war.
I watched you kill my mom. I watched you on the internet. I watched you shoot her once, reload, and shoot her again.
Meanwhile, following the sentencing, the defendant's attorney said that his client would spend the rest of his life behind bars, but this would never make up for the damage that he has caused to the victims of the May 14th mass shooting.
The racist hate motivated this crime. It was spread through online platforms. And the violence was made possible by the easy access to assault weapons. Still, our client is responsible for committing this crime. He will spend the rest of his life locked away, and he will eventually die in state prison. We hope that knowing that he will never be free again will offer some small bit of comfort to those that he has hurt so much.
Now, the rampage was one of the deadliest in a series of mass shootings in recent years in a country that has grown accustomed to such crimes and where racial tensions continue to simmer. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.